Oh. I forgot that was there. Yeah, so we'll go in there. Wait, what? There's all of this back here? Holy shit. I've actually not fully explored this map. I actually been in this map like once when we were doing a Hemwick mission. Holy shit, this goes far. God damn. I know this yeah, this opens into that. Okay, so this just loops. Okay. God, this is the fucking bar. Okay. And then this is the entrance. Nope, that's the bar entrance there. Okay, loops back to here. Okay. Sure up is it today? Yes. Because we have a Silvercore thing. So we're doing the Silvercore thingy. Otherwise, yes, I would have stayed the whole session. Okay, so it was a good episode, though. I enjoyed that. What the fuck? Hold on. Is there possible clipping of Why? What happened? Like, did something chaotic happen or did something bad happen? Oops, I didn't mean to close that. Hello. Hello. I love this girl. She looks so pretty. And also she's birthday girl.
so pretty.
Yeah. Painted such a good job. She actually has now a proper 3.0 base than a 2.0 base. And she has proper fingies. Yeah. That makes me happy. Like, she has actually proper fingies.
Hell yeah.
Something funny? Okay. Oh no, did the fucking stitches happen and I missed it?
Oof.
Damn it. I love the stitches. The stitches are fucking hilarious.
Aww. The stitches, as in actual?
No.
Like, stitch?
No, they're recurring NPC SCP characters called the Stitches. They were the most chaotic. It was a fucking chaotic trio. And they ran like I can't explain things. Vent isn't enough of a hint. Oh, I know. I understand exactly what you're saying, Rail. Trust me. I have to show you clips. I have to show you clips. That's how crazy that this is.
Oh.
The sad thing is 2 of the 3 are now main cast characters, so they can't play their Stitches.
Oof.
And there's only 1 remaining, but all 3 of them are technically alive, and they're on the fucking airship still, which is the best part.
Oh, nice. Wow.
Did you have a good birthday, Dara?
Yes, it was fun.
Good.
I enjoyed myself.
Good. I mean, I'm glad. I'm glad.
I have you.
No, you do. No.
Come here.
The Stitches didn't repair themselves, but it's related to them. Oh no. Okay, so I don't know if you want to run around real quick so you can get a general layout of this place, because you are the one who is going to technically quote-unquote guide. So there's a lot to this map. There's a whole back path, which we're not going to technically touch, but it loops all the way around eventually back to here. There is a mechanics bay over there, which is like a hangar bay.
Here?
Yes. So like a whole ass mechanics bay. So I don't know if you want to do anything in here, but you can if you want. Remember, main goal for them was going to be they were going to investigate to get basically information and tech. Taking what they could and then destroying the rest of it, like basically bringing the base down. So this could be like a mechanics bay, like they could have been working on things in here. I'll leave it up to you. You have liberty on this. So come with me. Okay. So these are all like, I think these are all like dormitory slash, yeah, these are like dormitory office areas. Yeah, I think these are all dorms. Yeah, these are all dorms. But like, it's up to you if you want to like make any notes to these and such. If you need to be in VC, we can hop in VC. Hop in VC, hon. It'll be easier.
Yeah. Hi.
Oh.
Hi. Apparently in here it's quiet. Not sure
Yeah,
why.
it might be a little wonky in this area. The rest of the area, I think, is fine.
Yes. What were you saying? Sorry.
So those are all dormitory slash office areas. So it more likely like those are dorms.
Fair.
You know, this is literally just a sub.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You can't fall in, so don't
Oh,
worry about
thank
that.
goodness.
Yeah, no, trust me, that'd be scary. So you know that could be something like they were looking into, and such. This one is main like mess hall area.
Yeah. Okay.
And you're gonna remember that a lot of this you ran through, like you went through a lot of this, like you infiltrated pretty much a majority of this place.
Yeah.
I'll come back to this one in a second.
Okay.
And you know, the twins basically were like investigating the fuck out of this place. And there's going to be a lot of this is going, like, I'll describe things for you, but you remember there was a lot of fighting. There was a lot of fighting. So this is botanical, so absolutely things in here you could definitely pull in, like tap into for like them trying to like experiment into things. I don't know where this particularly leads, but I think what we'll have it be is the botanical is the end goal.
Okay.
I won't tell you what happens or what's gonna be there, but that's the end goal for you to get to.
Okay, so they need to get to the botanical. Okay.
This is just back alleyways. So like these are back passageways. All of this would have been like, I'll describe it if we ever come down here. But these are like the back passageways that gets. There's like a bar down there, and then the back passage where we'll start. But there was also this area here, and this is basically that. So
it's just a relax area.
Yeah, and that's pretty much the entirety of the map.
Okay.
So the main thing is we're gonna get into that room back there. That's the
okay. Cool. Okay. All right. So
just respawn.
Hi.
Hello.
Summoned.
Okay, let me mic. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, you get to see the pretty girl. You get to see updated girl.
Oh my gosh, she's so pretty.
Ah, new Mayneth.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just. Oh no, it was enough for Ari to hit the Agent of Inquiry. Oh no, if she hit that song, oh yeah,
Of
chaos
course.
absolutely happened. Damn it, I missed it just when I. Oh fuck me. All right. Well. All right. So we're just waiting for. We are waiting for Silver and 0, and we can get started.
Yeah.
And we're gonna start in this room over here. I was gonna use the daytime, like the other version of this map, but it was like kind of too blinding. So, and I think this one works better because it's not like glaring lights. Back up and run into it. There you go. Yeah, you have to back up and run into it if it's closed.
So, I'm going to guess this facility was a bit abandoned after.
I will give you context.
Okay.
Yeah. There's 0. New Mayneth is pretty.
Nice.
Oh yeah, be careful. The chairs have clickable seats, so be careful.
Oh yeah. Fair enough. Why do I get so many messages at once?
That's a nice shotgun you got there.
It is a nice shotgun. What the fuck is that?
Oh, pictures.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, Chasm went on this picture spree. Alright, let's take a look at these.
Hell yeah. So
I
what's the
saw-
symbol on your back?
That is the rosewood symbol.
Oh.
That's the instant.
They're also on the doors.
Yeah,
Are they like different groups?
yeah, they're different. Let me do this so I can turn my camera so I can actually see.
Mm. I'm guessing health and mana.
So the one that's on her back is the main institute symbol. The other ones are denote the different teams with the colors. So there's Terra, Aqua Ventus, Ignis, Lumen, and Umbra. And then this is the this
fair.
symbol, this color, and the for that for us is Ox because we're auxiliary. And then it's just the default rosewood symbol. Yeah. Hi, Zero.
Potions here.
Hello. The potions are what is it? Pain inhibitor.
You got this.
It's pain inhibitor and mana regeneration.
Oh, that's fair enough. That makes sense.
Okay, so we're just waiting for Silver.
Mm.
I'm just going through and looking at the pictures right now that Kazlan took. They're actually pretty damn good. There's some good ones in here.
Fair.
Toasty.
Where'd your clothes go? I sure have clothes.
I know. They're the other one. Ooh, hold up. Let me see these. These are cool.
Found them on Booth.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I just
Hey,
fitted them
dear.
too.
Yeah, what's up, hon?
What do you think of these claw gauntlets?
I fucking love that. Why?
Sylvie?
Could. I could also see those like being used for Sariel's from what Cora gave her.
Ooh, true. Could you send me the link for that?
Yeah,
I would love to buy them, actually, because I was looking for some, and I had some Final Fantasy ones that I was looking at, but I was like,
Maybe. And then I saw another person's. I'm like, oh, that would be nice.
What the fuck? Shit.
They're not like fully covering.
Nice.
Whoa, hello.
That's the thing.
I hit a goddamn chair collider.
It tells you the poly count on the booth. If I'm correct, but I forgot the poly count exactly.
Okay. Cause Because if I wanted, I could put them on. Did you put these on Blender or Unity?
Hmm?
Did you put them on Blender or Unity?
I put them on in Blender.
Hey, Vecos.
Okay. Because I didn't know if they were going to be easy to put on in Unity, so I didn't have to put it all the way back in.
Yeah.
Fix the wing.
Just waiting on Silver.
Get a wing.
That's
Oh,
her
that's not
ultimate.
Oh.
Wait, actually no. Oh, I thought you were in fucking
No.
Mercury.
No.
What the fuck?
That's
When do you...
fine.
Oh, this is the thing you were telling me about, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker.
It's not grab. It's not grab.
This bitch is fucking up with her void scent.
Gifuk.
Oh man, yeah, she's Sephiroth wannabe.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. It actually looks really good on her. I'm not gonna lie, it looks really good on her.
Yeah, it looks
It's
awesome.
cool. I like
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
it. Good wing.
It took me a
Yeah,
while
that's
to fold it down like this because it has so many booms.
Oh, I feel that. I feel that.
I gotta work on
See, that-
Cora this week because hopefully her 2 hunting horns get done before Friday.
Yeah,
They're supposed to
3
be.
people working on that.
Yeah, they're
so-
supposed to be. How do you have so many SS? How do you have so many Star Sapphire parts? What the fuck?
You got it from
gave me,
Yuki.
like, 8.
Cause
Damn.
actually, out of curiosity, the sword that you gave Sariel, what was that made out of? You never told me what it was made out of.
Oh, Man of Steel.
Man of Steel sword and
Same as
gauntlets.
Nomis.
So Man of Steel sword and the claws or whatever. Okay, got it.
Same as Nomis, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Cool.
I'm not gonna have to. put it
Okay,
back.
Silver just requested off me, so he'll be here shortly.
Let's go.
Yeah. Tonight I'm gonna draw out the emissions on the white spots because this is gonna stay black.
You need to
And
send me
otherwise
the
it's gonna be red.
Cynthia's project, please.
Yeah, luckily my project opened today and I've been working on. the
Luckily.
arena for... Don't ask.
Oh my god.
But Virsa, I was working on
Ooh.
an arena for
Yeah.
a
These
thing.
are Mercury's wings.
I love those. I want to do something like I want to do a system very similar to that. For future things, not for Cynthia though. Actually, no, Cynthia would also be included in that, but not primarily. That's not my primary reason. Actually, I've already talked about it. Why the fuck am I not saying it? It's for Sariel.
Okay.
Oh,
Sariel will get wings. Yeah.
hell yeah.
Oh yeah, she's a dragon. I'm so
What the
surprised
fuck
she
She's-
hasn't
is this?
She's half dragon.
got half
but-
dragon.
Well, she's half dragon, half elf. But the way that her her species works is because now that she's turned 100, more physical changes are going to start happening to her body that she can start tapping into slow, like down the line. One of them is
Yeah, it's the same
obtaining
thing with-
wings.
You like
One of them is
Doom
obtaining her wings.
Wolfenstein, right?
Yeah, it's the same thing with Mercury. Like she was a half demon until we had that one
Mhm.
Fair, I never have
going to
either.
hell mission.
Yep.
And she became a half
but,
demon, and I became a
this is
fool.
actually really
Yep.
good game. The one before it.
I'm
gives you
gonna have to
a
learn how to
little bit more of a
animate the
story
wings like
called
that
The
because the
Citadel,
other one's gonna be a phoenix
but it's
wing.
not as good as the new one. And the new one is.
Because you're
Yeah,
If
demon
I go back and
kitsune,
play
right?
the first one before I finish the second one.
Technically,
Oh my
aren't you a demon kitsune or just demon fox?
Also, it has really cool gunplay in mechanics.
I
So the gun
said
can jam.
fox.
You can
I don't know about
take it out,
kitsune.
put it in. Also,
I thought you had
Doesn't
multiple
know how
tails.
much of
I thought you had
throw
multiple
away
tails.
some of your magazine
No, it's just
unless
a
you
big
take
one.
it out.
Just the big
put
one.
it
Oh,
next
okay.
to your belt and reload.
No, I'm talking
All
about
the
the
way.
wings for.
And then you have to like put it in
for
manually. You
Cernia.
have to cock the gun every time.
Because she has the
you
one
hold
Black
actions.
Reaper wing,
And
and
if
then
it's
she's gonna have the
sniper wing, you
right.
have to go twice.
The
and
phoenix
go back
wing.
and forth.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
It's really cool.
I have to animate both of those. That's gonna be a pain.
I have to animate a whole map. You know how hard that is?
A map for what?
Yes.
No, because I don't know anything about animating, and I'm gonna animate wings for the first time.
I know how to animate. I just don't know how to make it work on like toggle models. Like make them animate on toggles.
And teach me to animate.
I could show you the things that I've animated. I think I have shown you. some
Like
of the
animating
things.
wings and making them toggles, because that's what I did for theirs and mine. And then when I just toggle it off, they just
Yeah,
stop
like
flapping.
also like full body model animations as well.
Oh, so
Oh.
with that,
Those are armature animations.
basically you have to
Okay.
use the action layer.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I
really
did
need
for
to learn how
Cora.
to do
That's
that.
what I did for
Do some
Cora,
cool
because
things.
with her model, I can just do funny stuff like this.
Actually,
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that
one
kind
thing
of
I forgot to have you put on, Cynthia. That was the sword animation I forgot to ask you to put on there.
Oh, the spin.
It's whatever. I'll ask you for that
Oh,
later.
yeah.
I'll ask you for that later. Don't worry about it.
Mhm.
I don't
Yeah,
need it
'cause I
now.
used to do
I
that.
will ask you in like 3 months.
Mhm.
Because for Aki, I could do the like I forgot what level it is, but the gunbreaker one where they go into the air and just slash a lot.
Uh,
100 skill.
Is it 100?
I think it's the 100 one,
I haven't
yeah.
got there yet, but I've seen it before.
Yeah.
I just haven't.
Where the
got
fuck
there.
is Zero?
It
He
where it
requested
gives
off
you
me. Is
all
it just
three.
like slow loading?
Zero's right here. You can still.
Zero's right there.
I'm right here.
Fucking Silver. God damn it. My brain. I'm tired.
Okay, dear.
Bleh. Bleh.
I got-
Bleh.
I have to move them back.
I just realized I gotta make a character sheet for Sarah.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
I had to redo Cernia's character sheet, like the whole thing, because some of her mechanics don't. do
Her
the same
her
one.
smug is so subtle. I love it.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Her new smug is very subtle.
I'm not smart.
Yours?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mine.
Oh, let me see.
right.
Kind of a noticeable.
Damn, that is
It's very subtle.
subtle.
I'll have paint to make it a little bit more pronounced.
I'm gonna put a big bang attack on Cernia, so if anyone touches
God damn
her
it.
wings, she's gonna. You know, because these are
big
part of
attack
her
on the
now.
wing.
Because she grew new bones and nerves.
Oh.
With the wing. So this is.
So
a
so
these
so
are
basically,
actual physical,
so
not magic.
so Cernia now gets to experience what it's like having an extremity that is exceedingly sensitive. Congratulations, now you understand what Cynthia fucking goes through.
I mean, she has the same sensitive with her tail, but the thing
True,
is it's on
and
fire.
and ears. To be fair, and your ears.
That's fair.
No, she's used to the ears.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's grown out of it.
Cynthia's is her ears are fine for the most part, unless you're like doing something really egregious to her ears, and then she'll be like, "What the fuck?" But her tails are the more sensitive portion of her body, like because
Yeah, these
there's
are
just a
gonna be
lot of
sensitive.
nerve endings, and she has 5 of them. It's like that's a flood of nerve endings. That it's like if someone touches those, it's just like, okay, nope, She's like, nah.
Someone's
nah.
gonna get a.
Because these are for silly for.
She's gonna have like crimson moon on somebody.
Oh my fucking god! Too many people have that shit.
Love to look at the. Do they come in
Nah, it's
different
just like
colors,
I'm just gonna put like a strong like
I know.
a strong
This is
punch
just
attack.
the ones that I have on mine is a mad cat.
Silver, are you trying loading in?
Yeah, that's.
Okay, just wanted to
I
double
was
check with you.
legit, just, I was legit like sitting here, like
No, no.
not almost the
Yeah,
entire
'cause
time, but
the
like
back
for a
of
little
it
while.
is definitely-
I'm okay though.
Okay.
We still have those dragon parts we got, right? We still have a
pipe.
lot of dragon parts.
Come into the doors. The big door. There should be on
Doors to
your
the right.
on your right. Yeah, there you are. Come in here. We have a lot of. I have a lot of fucking parts. Like I have 24 corrupted primordial Malzeno parts. I don't know what the fuck to do with those.
Keep it.
Oh, I am
Keep
keeping
it
them.
all-
solid. Yeah, sell them.
That
They're
too.
the most
Okay,
expensive thing right now.
so I am not gonna stay in this model because I can't do anything in this model. So you know, give me a second. Gren, do you have an avatar for music? Oh yeah, we're doing. It's no combat. No combat.
Oh, okay.
There's no combat. I will tell you this right now. There is 0 combat. Yeah, be careful with the chairs. They have colliders. Do you have tense music-ish? Which one is this one?
Music. The near one.
Yes, give me. Okay, you're gonna heavy load me. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm already loaded it.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna turn off my music here.
Van.
Okay. So.
I'll clone it too, so just in case. Never mind. I already have it. Is this the same one that I have or a different one?
What's this one?
I do not know.
Not that one.
Mainly because if I need to point at something, I could just.
Bro, we are
Go
the primary
visible and
colors,
point.
dog.
Holy shit, you are. Okay. So, you are gonna go invisible for me, please.
Yeah.
Okay. So, my friends.
Whoa.
So, Ace in particular, alongside with Tenchi and Mercury. Ace, you have been delving into the database. You have that information that I DM'd to you in the group chat. You went in search of trying to find any information pertaining to Ilya, specifically. And I will pull this up so that I can refresh my memory as to what we talked about. Where is it? Buried in my goddamn DMs.
Because I didn't read any of it.
You weren't actually added to that one. Because well, it was for it was for them who were delving into the thing itself. Okay, so
Tenchi's not diving to it. Soma.
it was
but
Soma,
Tenchi's
yes,
here 'cause you're here.
correct. Okay,
Fair.
so as a refresher, information that Azara found from the mission. Azara found a side project while searching through the database in terms of looking for information regarding the silver chips. He found a project that was adjacent to the silver chips called Shadow Thunder. In it, it noted with what very little information could be found, because everything else was redacted and or heavily encrypted, that these were modified versions of the silver chips. They were called shadow chips. What reason and purpose that they were being used for is completely unknown. The only thing that he could glean from it was, it's definitely not good. It's bad news. There is information on that file that can be decrypted, which is going to be decrypted over time, basically when the next mission will happen. So, in terms for Ace, because Ace was specifically looking for things in pertaining to Ilya, but also relating to Liss. So, for Ace, as you delved into the updated Silvercore database, you found the following. Both of the twins could be found within the database. The most current report listing of them states that the two are listed as defectors and traitors to the Silver Union. Searching deeper, you'd be able to find some information of the twins' past history with the Silver Union. Much of it is locked or simply removed. All of you would know this, that they were part of the Silver Union at one time before they defected and joined the Silvercore, your group. What can be found is that the twins were part of an experiment by the Union due to their silver cores and their abilities of lightning, metal, and wind. There are notes of experiments and testing done, all seemingly coming from a key point of a quote-unquote accident that occurred. Though the full details of that accident are unable to be read, you could tell that this was no mere accident, but something that was staged given the wording. Further notes make mention of their involvement with their assignment to one of the Silver Union's elite task force groups, codenamed Shadowfall. There are barely any details, as it seems to be a black site group, heavily off the main records. But what is found reminds Ace of how the Silvercore met the twins. A mission where the twins confronted, fought, then defected, and joined with Tenchi and the Silvercore. This confirms the earlier notations of traitor and defector by the Silver Union. Looking into any mention of where Ilya might be meets a dead end. There are no entries anywhere regarding Ilya since the day she disappeared at the lab. What is found in it instead is an incident report stating that one of the Union's labs on the same date that Ilya went missing had been attacked. Any details pertaining to the incident, including the location of said lab, are encrypted and or redacted. However, you have that information. Tenchi was the one who assigned that mission to the twins. You have Liz with you as well. Now, how this is going to go. Ace, you are going to patch yourself to Liz. Liz is going to be seeing through your eyes and hearing everything as if she's here with you. So, Veer, playing as Liz, will be shadowing you invisible, able to see everything that you do, Ace, and she can provide input, directions, the sort. Now,
Right.
Liz gave you the directions alongside with Tenchi of where the lab is. Coming here, you're going to find that the lab is quiet. Dangerously quiet. Like, this is uncomfortably quiet. There are no guards, there is nothing, no sounds, except the hum of a generator that seems to be barely functioning almost. Patching in, you're gonna find low power. No life signs. So, coming in, this will be that door behind you will be the exit. And there is a side path. I will just tell you if you go down where that path actually comes out of, I will just simply say, don't go down this path. So, you've come here to investigate what happened that day when Ilya disappeared. When Liz put out the call saying that Ilya told her to run. And Ilya's comms came through later. Broken, interference, and then went silent. As you enter through the doors, again, quiet. No individuals, but you can see signs of heavy combat, scorch marks, and more. And with that, cards up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
You think this place would go down under? The amount of damage.
Well, damn,
that
they had a
did,
party.
shit. You're telling me?
You could say that.
You seeing this shit?
Yes, I am. It's yeah, I still remember it, how I left it.
I'm gonna send an echo scan to see how recent the damages are. Unless you know. Because then again...
Sending a scan through. You get it back, information filters through. The damage lines up with the date that the call came through from Ilya and Liz.
Yeah. No interference. No nothing. We're in the right spot.
Okay.
So, just to review. This whole thing about Shadowfall and whatnot, elite squads, them defecting, the whole incident bullshit. I'm not buying it. I know you're not buying it either. Some incident.
Looked more like an accident than an incident to me.
Or this incident turned out to be a failed experiment, so an accident, you could say.
Speaking of, what was this experiment, Liz?
The Shadowfall experiment?
Yeah.
Liz, for you, yes, that was the experiment in which the twins were heavily injured. That's how they got their cybernetics. But you never never thought it was just a simple accident.
Well, that's how we got, our limbs kind of cybernetic. It was not really an accident, really.
Definitely an accident.
That's a lot of servers.
Stepping through here,
Lot of data storage.
the scorch marks are intense. A mixture of gunfire, grenades, explosives, and the like. And then you can see scorch marks that, well, Bliss would very much recognize. Lightning, and lots of it. Metal is ripped out, torn. You can tell easily that this was Ilya's work.
Liz, who did
that's my
this?
sister's.
She can bend
She
metal?
did that. Of course.
Tenchi for
If they
you.
can bend
Lightning
metal,
and-
why don't they just like collapse this place?
Easier said than done.
I feel like
Tenchi
even
for
the
you,
white
as you look
core
upon the
can't-
ground, you start seeing traces of blood. Bodies were here. Of what, you can't really tell. It seems someone tried to clean it up, but at least, or if they did, bodies were moved.
They were messing with some shit, some normal things, but looked like some experimental things.
Didn't get a close look at it though.
Check
I
it
feel like your sister
make sure
wasn't
that
the
it's
only
the
one
right tracks.
fighting.
I got it.
They were your sister was either trying to cover the tracks or someone else was trying to cover their tracks.
So there was a third party?
Not sure, hard to tell.
I'm gonna search this engineering bay.
Alright.
As a DM note, just be careful not to split too much. I am only one person who can DM here.
Yeah, I
so-
got you. Don't worry.
No,
don't
you're
worry.
fine, you're fine. You're fine. Just wanted to make sure.
Actually, I might as well go with yo. Okay then.
Yeah, lots of experimental shit.
Careful, don't fall. Some things might be still loose from the encounter.
Loose. You say that like they make robot
Ours?
dog. Well, I wouldn't be surprised at that point.
You find what looks like a mechanic's
what were those-
bay. It looks like a mechanic's bay to your eyes, Ace. You see remnants of synthetics, you see robots, mechs, parts everywhere. A lot of it incomplete, heavily incomplete, and a lot of it heavily damaged. You see generators just sparking. A lot of them don't even seem to be running, although you can hear the hum of at least two. Probably is what's keeping this place lit up right now. Barely.
I'm on
Besides
university.
implants and upgrades, what do you think they were building in here?
I
could-
can't
I could-
say for sure.
I could check down real quick.
Go for it.
From what it looked like, it's some basic stuff, some run-of-the-mill machines that they would make.
Seems like it.
Some notes that I got my hands on that could keep.
We're sending Mercury to investigate.
Mercury for you. As you look around, you land on top of this roof. You hear the hum. There's a generator in front of you that's still functioning. Looking it over, you could tell it's going. It'll go for a while, but you can tell it's dying slowly but surely. Probably will fade away in the next few days, if anything. Looking around, you see a lot of scorch marks once again. There was a lot of fighting here.
Oh, we got Merc.
What I could say, rough job. Heavily damaged. Servers can barely keep up. Might survive for a couple more days or so. All I could say, everything's on a burnout. Sloppy job at best.
These two know how to do their shit. I like that.
Damn right.
Where were they when we needed to fucking raid that other place?
I told you 1,000 times they were out on another job.
I know. I meant that mostly as a joke.
You're good, you're good.
Even then.
Mercury, as you're looking
Well,
around,
about old
you're noticing again there's a lack of bodies. You definitely see blood marks. Scorch marks where bodies might have been.
Other than the regular forces
but-
and whatnot.
There's no corpses, nothing. Just empty.
Yeah, but only remnants up here in the engineering bay.
They might have did a cleanup, but they could have just left.
My question is, why would they clean up if this place was going down under anyways?
Exactly.
Hey, Ace.
And if they were cleaning.
I got something here.
Remove all evidence.
What's up? Talk to me while we're on our way.
Blood. Lots of it. But no bodies.
Hmm. Can you get a scan to see what kind of blood it is or who it might be? Try to see if you can run through the database one more time to see if there's any matches.
I could give it a taste. I'm a demon after all.
Do whatever you got to.
You taste the blood. It's, well, aside from the fact that it's obviously blood, you taste it as human, surprisingly enough.
What we got?
Human. Human blood. No Ganaxes.
No Ganax? You fucking serious?
That's what's catching me off guard.
So no Ganix blood, all human blood, I'd assume.
This one's different. This one's a beastkin of some kind, but it's not one you're from. It's hard to place this particular one. Fox, maybe?
Looks like we got a mystery.
This one's different as well. Canine.
What we got?
These are not human. Humanoid.
This what kind of
Canine.
personnel were you guys working with?
As in fighting?
Assorted would be the answer for that one, Veer.
I couldn't really tell a lot, but some of them looked, different species. Not many in general. Some of them had their helmets on and we couldn't see shit.
This one's
I
dead.
knew we had a
Generator's
few odd
off.
jobs back at the academy, but
You see scorch marks all over it.
Definitely a
this
variety
has to be
of people here.
this has to be something different. Because I know Mercury was just a half demon and whatnot, and I know we had Ganax, but at the same time, the Ganax was specific. Different blood types? Like,
Two different.
let's just keep going.
Come to think of it,
Yeah?
this is a lab, correct?
Engineering bay, or at least the whole place is a lab. It should be.
Well, the whole general place is a lab, yes.
Yeah.
If it's a
Correct.
lab, then my assumption would be that they would have records of either of their employees, their test subjects. We find those, we may have a connection of the blood.
That's if it isn't scrubbed.
Yeah, and scrubbed, or the
Or any
had
data
enough
hasn't been
days of-
damaged from the fighting.
I've had enough days of looking through black ink and redacted info. But we can try. Do you remember any place that's maybe like a server room? Maybe like a main control room or some kind of quarters?
There is bunks and offices close up here.
That's gonna be our
There was
closest bet then.
also most
good place to
likely-
start.
Yeah.
Just as a small DM note for you, the dormitory section of this map, the audio zones are a little wonky, so will need to communicate through Discord. Your voice
Yeah.
does not
Yeah.
carry.
Understood.
I'm frozen. Oh, psych! I lied. I'm back.
You need to upgrade. You need updates for your cybernetics. Then.
I checked the hallways too. They were clear. I don't know for how long.
This place is familiar.
I don't know why I feel like this would be their server room, but I feel like it's way too exposed. Just this long
No.
hallway of
The
just
server
data
room would
banks.
need much more protection, because if they just have it nearby the entrance, what's the point? I feel like those are just auxiliary.
Yeah.
Searching through here, you find, evidence of it was lived in.
Yeah, this is definitely where they would be.
Trying to get access to the computer, Mercury. It's dead. Doesn't respond. Won't power up.
Where was yours, Liz? Or you and your
Mine?
sisters? Yeah.
Oh, we didn't live here. We infiltrated this.
Oh shit, but you defect. Oh, I don't know.
I was at a different facility.
Another one.
Empty. All of it. Nothing.
The fuck?
Man, they really left.
Even the computer, once again, no power. Nothing. Only thing that seems to be running in these rooms seems to be just the electricity.
Hmm.
Pieces
Got
of
nothing
shit.
on this one.
They know how to fucking clean house, but they don't know how to clean after themselves.
They cleaned just enough.
Just enough. That's all
Just
they're ever
enough.
good for.
True.
I'm gonna assume the rest of these places are just the same, because if they keep clearing out like this, what's the point?
Very true. Yeah.
It's possible. They really didn't want anyone to get anything when they left.
Yep, nothing but the same.
Pretty sure it's using a backup source to keep the power on.
Most likely. I don't want to risk sending my own surge, because then that'll just wreck up shop.
Mm-hmm.
We can continue down that way, or we can still go this way as well.
Well, knowing
Yes.
that they got invaded, usually alarm signals go off, and those usually blur red, so we might be heading in the right direction.
Correct.
Once again, as you turn down this hallway, you just see more scorch marks. Lots and lots of lightning seem to have been thrown here. Ace, you would recognize this right off the bat. This was lightning and weapons fire.
You guys sure I wasn't here? I wasn't drunk?
You were sleepwalking, like you always do.
Mercury,
Your wife.
Tenshi, as you're passing through, the door on your left opens. But also for you, Mercury, you see a lot of blood on the ground once again.
Oh shit, a submersible.
Out of character, the submersible is not there. Out of the character, the submersible is
Never
not there.
mind.
Sorry.
Man, I would put a
Fair enough.
submersible there.
If I had one! I mean, what?
True.
Just the blood.
I love colliders.
Human.
I do too. I know how I feel. Just sit in the chair.
Ace,
Human.
as you try and activate these computer systems, you don't get a response, but suddenly you do for a briefest of moments, and you get another ping somewhere else in the facility, seeming like down the hallway.
Oh.
The fuck?
Tracing it, it would
These aren't gonna
go
work
out to the left of where you came up, this door to the left.
Hey, you two, I got something.
The computer falls dead once again.
A last second signal, apparently. Connected to something down the hall.
If I remember correctly, that might be the botany area.
There's not much else left in this area that you could see for the rest of you two that were investigating. Blood, where there were bodies apparently, but not much else.
I think that's the only other place that computers would work.
Once again, scorch marks all over, weapons fire everywhere.
Jesus. Oof.
You sure?
Mess
you
hall.
weren't drunk when you came over here?
Oh, I'm sure. Cause see, there's more scorching. Mine's more explosive. See, it's still cool either way. Ooh, a knife. Oh, it says.
Why does it say kill on it?
Uh-oh.
I don't know what that does, so I wouldn't say
you have
do
your
anything
own
with it.
weaponry. So yeah, you have your own weaponry. You're fine. You're fine.
A random knife you found on the table. No, just kidding. Search. No, no, I'm kidding. That's not there. That's none of. There's no weaponry would have been found. Searching around, the chairs seem to be in disarray. There's not a whole lot of lightning scorch marks or weapons fire in this area. You do see metal ripped out though, which is interesting.
Oh. Yeah, she was in here too.
They weren't that hungry, I assume. Knowing there's not a lot more destruction.
Apparently not that thirsty either. I don't know what the hell's up with this anti-gravity though. That shit's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
So,
always are.
if I'm correct, this lab is completely underwater, right? Or am I getting that wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tenchi, you would know that this laboratory was located and situated under a large lake.
It was a lake.
So
I guess that makes sense due to the fact that
everything else
there was
that's
no
going on.
submersible, yet the O2 tanks in that other room were still there. So it would be my suggestion that no one survived.
Either that or they rushed.
Probably.
Emergency exits.
It could
Maybe.
probably be the reason
Of
why
course,
there's so
always.
much.
Then again, if it's a real submersible, they would actually have things on the ship, but at the same time, my guess is that whatever the fuck happened is just it's a whole lot of fucking mess. Bullshit. They were all Russian.
Let's keep going.
Something. There's gotta be something missing. There's gotta be, because the whole rampage throughout the entire place. What's the use? You know?
I don't
You
get
sure you
why
two
it's
weren't
only
doing
food.
anything else?
Why is it always human?
We're here to infiltrate, and things went south, and we were trying to get out.
How
Trying to
south
get out, but
exactly?
this. Yeah.
An alarm just started going off. I don't
South
know.
enough to where you guys gotta scorch through every room in the building?
Must be an inside job.
Did something happen?
Well,
What do you mean,
she told me
kinda?
to run, so I ran, and then I guess the rest of it was her.
Told you to run, so what?
Some
did
of
she
it's
go
my
berserk?
lightning, but
Was she
not
like?
all of it.
Because I know my shtick when it comes to infiltration. I like to make sure.
Turning
I'm
down
known,
this corridor
but
for
at
you,
the same
Tenchi,
fucking
you
time-
see more of the same,
I said
except
the alarm went off. We had to get
this one is a little bit more interesting.
Yeah.
It's less to a point, almost as
Worry
if
about that later.
fighting
It's
didn't
fine.
necessarily happen
Yeah.
here. Ace, for you, that signal that you found, it pings up ahead. Though you can recognize that there is a... Yeah, straight ahead. Though you can recognize that there's something else down that side passageway, but the signal comes down the hall still.
Something in there. I'm gonna go check out the ping.
Good point.
Then again, we can always just come back and pass by when we go through. Yep. Hydroponics.
Clear.
Yeah.
Right, clear.
This room
Lovely.
seems clean. A lot more clean than the other areas of this lab that you've been through so far. Ace, coming over here, you immediately find what you're looking for. You find an active terminal. And right where that signal was coming from.
Oh, fucking finally. Oh, God. Oh,
Okay.
music to my ears. Alright, so we got something here. It's the
What we
same
got?
thing, the same ping that was traced from the other room. Apparently it was sent like some kind of last second signal. Whether it was meant to be that way or maybe it was an accident. All I know is that Fate's a son of a bitch.
As you
Let me see what we got.
boot this up, the computer lights up, screen activates. And then you realize something. There's nothing in this database. The entirety of the lab database is empty. All but one file.
The fuck?
Pick up.
Please. Was everything wiped clean when you guys were coming in here? That alert, everybody wanted to escape. Cleaning up house. They included all their
I
data, didn't they?
It seems so.
Everything's fucking empty here besides one file. I'm opening it now, but even then.
Opening the file, you find it's a recording.
You two, look.
Playing the file, you quickly realize this is security camera footage. Sounds, voices start coming through as the scene plays out in front of you. You see a series of angles. You see gunfire, lightning thrown all about, screams from those that the lightning strikes. A moment later, you see Ilya running full speed down the hallway from the hydroponics, funnily enough. She bolts around the corners, and that door that you saw earlier, she bolts inside of it, past the second door. You find that she is finding herself in a large atrium, almost. Surprising for underground, or underwater too. Suddenly, swarms of guards, robots, synths, all come out, weapons raised. You see her fighting for her life. And all of a sudden you hear her shout the words. Get her out. Trapped. Don't you dare. Fuck! And then you see her reach into her ear, pull out the comm piece, crush it, toss it aside, until she starts fighting. Once again. The fight continues for several minutes, before finally someone throws what seems to be a stun grenade of some kind, and it disorients her just enough for someone to come up behind her and slam the butt of a gun over her head, knocking her unconscious. As she falls to the ground, she is swiftly restrained. Guards, all pointing weaponry around her. And then you see a scientist walk up, dressed in a white robe. This one seems high official-like. They look down as the guard turns and salutes. You hear the guard ask what the orders are for what to do with this one. The scientist looks over at unconscious Ilya and simply says, "We'll take her back. The Shadow Project has a use for her." And the recording cuts.
She fucking, wow. Okay.
As the video fades, a small message appears on the screen. Took you long enough to find this.
Well, be grateful, bitch. Damn, I wish you could have heard me. But that's the reason why. They cut off of the communique so that they don't fucking find Lise. And they fucking found her instead. And they captured her.
Mm-hmm. You wiped everything clean. They showed out information.
Just so that we don't
F1.
fucking find them back.
And then they went AWOL.
I'm saving this
look what
recording,
happened.
the entire thing, alongside the map
Good.
routes of each and every single one of the angles of this place. So that we know, and we can at least map out what the fuck happened, at when, and how.
You were able to do so.
Sending it to your comm links.
Got it.
Yeah.
Same.
Let's investigate the place that she was taken in. If we can find it at least.
You would immediately notice that it was the large door down the hallway, right outside the botany.
This is why I put the #1 rule when it comes to the
Damn, she lost to a
battlefield.
fucking stun.
never
Yeah,
destroy
man,
your
if that-
clones.
Oh my god, we should have been here.
Mm-hmm.
We should have fucking been here. You know?
Her fault she went AWOL, and now we gotta pick up her mess.
But even then, AWOL saving her fucking twin sister.
AWOL or not, she's our responsibility regardless.
Whatever they're doing to her, I really.
With the overlay of the map and the recording, this is the door that she ran through.
What the fuck? Handcuff. Oh.
Not what I was expecting.
Left clear.
This is
Right.
nasty.
Once again, there are no bodies. Nothing.
Clear on right.
You do see blood, you do see a lot of scorch marks, some of them even hitting the walls above. Thankfully, whatever is holding this place hasn't broken yet.
So hear me out. She could have killed everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if that was either on purpose or by accident.
A
but
lot
either
of
way-
those synthetics that you see and that you saw in the recording, you would recognize that a lot of them actually are lightning suppressants. They couldn't. They don't. A lot of them are resistant to lightning and electrical discharges.
Reviewing these records, shit was fucking doomed from the start. Nah, she fought her heart out, Atlas.
Trapped by humans. There's not even a single.
Searching
guy.
this passageway, Ace, this isn't where she went. But you realize that there are back passageways.
Oh,
Maybe fine.
nah, this ain't it. I'm about to beat this door's ass.
Mercury, Tenchi, for you two. Looking around, you see exactly where the fight took place. Both sides would have come through both of these doors, surrounding her. And where she was right here in the center, holding off as best as she could. The ones who were not resisting and deflecting the lightning, they were falling before her. Even with her skills of metal, she could only do so much. You can see fragments of metal, casings, everything littering the ground still, and a lot of blood.
More human.
This particular one isn't. You taste this one, Mercury. It's equine. It's Ilya's blood.
That's hers. It was captured right here.
Though hard to make out, you can scan and see slight depressions. Footprints are all over the place. But you can see a depression in the ground where her body crashed into the ground. And later you can see a little bit of a few drag marks. She was taken away.
She stayed here and fought her hardest and then was dragged off.
What we got, girls?
Well, we found her blood. That's for
Her
one.
blood?
Ilya's blood. Yeah.
Right here.
And on top of that, she was dragged off, surrounded on both sides. She stayed here and fought her hardest.
Yeah. According to Lease, even though despite it being part of their plan, I suppose, she was in her right mind, so we can't really say that she was going through something or something switched or she was going berserk. It truly was supposed to be some kind of diversion tactic so that Lise can at least leave. Even then, they could have just pushed together if the whole premise of it was to escape because they got caught.
I know. They were only fighting humans. Not even a single Organics was in this building.
Hang on.
No organics, synthetics, guards, whatever the hell.
They easily could have run off. Not
Lise,
even
you
a
said
sweat.
once you first two entered, you two got caught, correct? Or the alarm started
Not
going
when
off?
we first. We didn't get caught as soon as we entered. We infiltrated pretty decently. And then we tripped an alarm or something happened, and the rest we had to
Rookie
burst
mistake.
our way out.
Do you know where that alarm was
Rookie
tripped at by any
mistake.
chance?
Liz, you would. Was back
Where?
over where the sub bay was.
It tripped back at the sub bay.
So what were you guys doing in there that caused it to go blare?
We were investigating, looking around, and I think one of us hit a button. I don't know what happened. It just
Hit a
started
button.
going off.
But
I can't say
how
for
do I-
sure. I'm just making speculations. It just went off.
I know. Let's make our way there. I'm reviewing the footage while we do so.
Something
It's
doesn't
not like
seem
any of
right.
us to just trip something accidentally.
I know, that's the thing. That's what makes it weird. Because there had to have been something. Somebody must have already been aware. Because there are
Mhm.
no accidents when it comes to that kind of shit going down.
You might be onto something, because think about it. Remember when we infiltrated that big souvenir base and we got stuck in this metaverse world or whatever?
Yeah.
So, I was doing some digging a bit, and apparently, the president was expecting us, but they didn't know what time. They just knew that we were coming. But my question is how? Could be the same thing for this place, too. Knowing that it's all under the same corporation and shit.
Tenchi, for you, you know that the twins are very good at what they do. They've proven that time and time again. This wasn't a rookie mistake. You know that. But something still doesn't sit right.
Besides-
Why exactly did the alarm go off?
They were lured, were they?
And besides, they wouldn't make some rookie mistake like that.
For
That's like-
Silvercores, they
That's like
shouldn't have made
Silvercore 101. If you make a mistake like that,
Exactly.
you're practically dead.
That's why I'm thinking they must have been lured. If the president of the Silver Union was basically expecting us, but not at the right time, it could be the similar situation with this place. They could have been expecting them to infiltrate through. Maybe they knew something like this was going to happen all along. They had a contingency. Something like that. Maybe then and
Especially
shit
for-
just goes wrong because we have Ilya, being Ilya, doing whatever the hell she's doing. And let's
A
just say it
science
didn't
stealth
go
corps
all the
couldn't
way.
mess up like this.
That's what I'm saying.
If,
Because if
so
it
was
were me,
tripping the sub-
yeah, the sub bay. If it were me, there'd be no fucking reason for me to just wipe out everything and make sure nothing is found when I planned it all along and shit like that. Like, I get it. It can be like a double entendre. They could have done it on purpose too. But at the same fucking time, the puzzle pieces are there, but they're not fitting right.
They're not fitting, yeah. Because when thinking about it,
Revenge.
that room, the the world of plants and shit are, that place is practically clean, and that's where we got that ping from.
Yeah.
My question is, why didn't the alarm go off in there, and why did it go off in the sub bay?
Why is it clean in the first place if Ilya was wrecking up shop throughout all the rooms? I would only
Exactly.
assume that they would try to trace the place where she wanted to leave us a message.
Honestly, they were probably being watched from the start. They waited till they
Even
were
then.
deep.
That's the
How do we know that this isn't happening on purpose either? Because at the same
Look.
fucking time, it's
Look,
like,
think
why-
about it. When it's like cat and mouse. If you're infiltrating on that area, when do you want to start keeping an eye on them? They wait until they're at the other side of the area. They don't want to track you
But
when
it-
you're midway. They waited.
Even then, I didn't know this cat and mouse game went into a whole fucking corn maze.
It's like they're playing chess with our lives.
Honestly,
Anything on your mind, Lise?
I just want to kill him already.
Trust me, we do too. But apparently shit like this takes time. And we can't have it.
8 fucking years, and we're still on this shit.
Please get this shit out of here. What?
The water doesn't exist.
You throw the briefcase, it sinks down.
Oh.
Imagine. That's what we needed.
As it sinks down, you hear a fizzle and a pop. No, 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 no. No, no, I would not be that evil to you. I would not be that evil to you.
I know.
Oh my god.
Oh. Anyways.
I have so much on my mind right now that
There's so much that's like, it's
Please
complicating.
run through what happened before the alarm went off. What were you doing?
I'm patching you to Tenchi's comms.
Okay. So what we were doing is we were infiltrating, looking around the engineering bay first to see if they had anything useful or, you know, experimental shit that we might need to know or can get our hands on. Not too much out of the ordinary that I could think of. Then we moved through, we got here, we started looking through some of the computers to see if we can get anything. Nothing. And as soon as we were about to leave, boom,
Nothing.
just happened.
So you were able to get no info at all whatsoever on
They
anything?
were hiding something.
Liz, you would have
No.
gotten info. You would have gotten some info.
No.
Nothing major, nothing. But there was reports of a new mech design. But aside from that, not much else. You couldn't get to the heart of the facility per se and delve deeper. You only got to the first levels, so to speak.
I'm pretty sure somebody triggered
Yeah.
the alarm when someone's
Not too important, but maybe like a new mech that they've been designing.
Possibly.
We didn't get too deep, just the first
Yes,
levels,
they expected
you know.
them to come here, but
Didn't get to go very far.
thanks to Ilya
Were you able to get schematics of this new mech design by any chance?
You were, yes.
Yes.
And because of that,
Actually,
they got
I
the
have
edge
them
you.
on
Now
me.
They felt the need to hide everything. Delete everything, but just leaving one
Okay,
small
this
speck
is
for her to
probably
mix
gonna
up.
sound crazy, but
But the thing is, I'm so confused about
Ace
why
and
the
Mercury
hydroponics are-
did
was
fight a
so-
giant
I
mech
get it, it's the
recently
healthiest place
going to
for,
save
you know,
CJ
fake
and
food,
Soma.
blah, 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 but even the place
Did
like
they?
that gets destroyed,
Yeah,
you know?
it was like
Especially if Ilya's doing her
it was
best to
like
create
dubbed the
a diversion,
Colossus or the
unless
Colossal or
there's
some
a
shit. I don't know.
escape route,
I don't know if it's
that
the same
place
thing
would
or
be
not.
done for.
Would that have
So the fact
fit
that that place
the
was so
description or the title on the
untouched,
schematics?
And then, oh, we get a message and a clue there. I feel as though Silver Union, they either really fucked up and just left the message there.
Here?
and they
Sorry,
didn't
say
know
that
it
again.
was
I got
there,
distracted
and
by
she
what it was. I'm sorry.
But
It's okay.
Go ahead.
Whatever the mech that the giant mech
Mhm.
that they fought to go
Mhm.
save.
I'm not
Yes,
sure.
that would have been the
Would that be-
schematics. It would have been the schematics for that.
Okay.
What the
Uh,
twins would have found was basically a rough prototype. It would have been like maybe 1/10 the size. Final product was obviously the massive giant robot, but they would have
Oh,
found the very tinier version of it being built basically as a test model. This would also
Yeah.
coincide with the idea of you could assume that this smaller version, perhaps they were trying to miniaturize it for large scale production instead of something you know, one singular giant fuck off robot type thing.
Hey,
Understandable. So, what was it called again? Let me
Ace,
look through my.
racking your brain again, you
Colossal
take a look once again at that recording.
Okay, question.
You keep searching this over and over, trying to figure out what exactly the fuck
What mission
happened
did you
here.
send them to infiltrate the
It
city?
still doesn't seem to make
Was there a
sense until you realize the
Get as much
recording
data
is
as
mirrored
possible without
somehow.
being caught
At least
anything
the
that
beginning
Job is
part of
taking
it.
down.
It's not Ilya running from the botanical.
So,
She's
I found
running
something.
from the
It
submarine
looks
bay.
like
She passes by the mess hall,
it was
but you
in
can't
the
see it at that angle of the
engineering
camera.
bay, but it seems to be
She
gone.
bolts down the corridor,
Looks like a very
the same corridor where you found the double doors that leads into the atrium.
pretty tall, but not too tall mech. How tall
It's
are the
why
doors?
it realizes now
Um,
that would be why the botanical never was touched. She never made it down there.
practically the size of the Empire State Building, roughly around
That
there.
was the end point.
Okay, no, this.
Nothing.
That was the
not
fucking end
even
point.
Close to that. Okay. This is at least a
I'm
dumbed
set-
down version, maybe. But it does say
Tenchi,
something
please,
colossal,
Merc.
colossal.
I'm sending you the recording again for the surveillance. But backwards, I guess you can say. The shit was mirrored.
And
Instead of
how?
running,
Watching.
instead of running to this place, she was running from it. Hydroponics was untouched because she didn't even get there in the first place.
Huh.
You think that footage was altered then?
Who knows?
Doing a quick check,
Hmm.
it seems like something was altered. But it's not the recording. It's the text.
Oh, this clever son of a bitch. Hold on. Wait a minute.
What you got?
You might
What's
want to
up?
go back to the other computer because I don't know if this one will work.
Are you gonna try and bolt into this one?
Oh. I'll try. Zap.
It works.
Zip. Damn.
Alright, let me sit
Alright,
down.
never mind then.
You should work for IT.
And here you doubted me. Why am I turned this way?
Because you
Fuck.
sit in the chair collider.
Oh,
Oh,
also it says they were
that's
trying to
disgusting.
like mass
I know,
produce these
sorry.
somehow. On the
No,
schematic.
it's not your fault.
So,
Well, no,
Doing
they didn't
a
mass
check.
produce these. That's
you
At least
look
the smaller version,
specifically
maybe.
at the text that
The big one
appeared
might
at
be
the
full
end.
version.
The text that just
Yeah,
simply
that's-
said, "Took you long enough."
God.
I'm gonna try to decrypt that shit. Try to find any kind of abnormality with it.
You probably think that message wasn't towards us, but towards somebody else.
I'm trying to figure that out.
You run it through your
You're
decryptor.
trying to
Takes you a
decrypt
bit.
the words?
It takes a bit.
Give me a
But
minute.
you get a ping as it solves it. You're too late, Silvercore.
God fucking damn it.
Shit.
Fuck!
They beat us to it.
I knew, no. I knew there was some bullshit. Why the fuck? I knew it couldn't have been her sending that fucking message and whatnot, you know? Oh, sorry, I activated my fucking brain.
You're
Sorry.
good. You're fine. You're fine.
Anyways. Oh my god, that's why she never reached it in the fucking first place, because they been captured her, because she was running from the place. Or she was running to it. Maybe that was the escape route. Liz, do you remember where the hell you made this exit?
Should have been the beginning, right?
It would have been towards
Back
the
at the
beginning,
beginning,
yes.
even-
But you took the side route.
The side route.
It would have been the side tunnel that basically leads back to the entrance.
So an auxiliary path you took.
It leads back to the.
Okay, so then the diversion ends up leading on. She went to the fucking atrium and then she gets fucking captured. And then leading on to the direction that she was running to, they ended up finishing the job for her, crossing the finish line and leaving the fucking message, making sure that it was by her.
Yeah, like I
No,
said.
So
she's captured.
so they faked completed a mission, having us be the bait, having us knowing that we're here, to essentially say that we're on the right path to basically go into our death. to trying to get
It's
her
a
out.
while.
And with all that, with cleaning the whole place up so that we can't have anything else other than a fake clue. It's a fucking red herring.
It's a wild goose chase for us, so they're already plotting the next move while we're stuck here picking up the pieces.
Who knows what they could have done with her by now? That's the shit I'm afraid about. Because they said, oh, we still have use for her. Slimy fucks.
I swear, they hurt.
Here's the best thing we can
Nah,
do.
I doubt
Go
they
through
would
that
hurt her,
data.
Elise. They can't have hurt her. Because if they said they have use for her, they're probably gonna either A, change her, B, brainwash her ass, C, probably augment her to the point where they're probably even gonna put... Oh, fuck. You don't think they're
What's
gonna
up?
put the chips in her?
What, the silver chips?
The shadow chips. Because the fact that the two of them were working with that that shadow group in the first place. Fucking, what was it? Fucking
Shadowfall.
Shadowfall, yeah. Sorry, I remember. God told me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But the Shadowfall group and whatnot, Elite Force, you two were working with them specifically. Am I right or wrong?
Yes.
They took advantage of the fucking diversion then. They didn't know it was gonna happen, but they took it to their own advantage. So because Ilya decided to do what she did, they took her instead because Lise was already dead and gone.
That makes more sense. How much data is left in this place? Do we know, or is it all gone?
It's white.
Everything was gone. Everything was all wiped besides that one file, which was the encrypted code that they themselves left.
Was it wiped when you started infiltrating?
No, it wasn't wiped yet.
They started wiping it while the whole thing was going through. They staged it so that it looked as if they were in a
So,
rush when it was
if you
planned
want
the
to
whole
actually
time.
participate in
Even if it
Silvercore, you
might have
can with
not gone the
Metaverse
entire
characters.
way that they wanted
Unless
it
you want to
to go,
specifically
they
have
still went
Silvercore
under the
characters.
plan.
They wouldn't just wipe all their own data. There has to be a backup somewhere, at least.
A backup, but
Nah.
even then.
Nah, they would have wiped it all.
Knowing the president, knowing the bullshit that he would want to go through, who knows, maybe this entire place is a ploy.
Liz,
entire stage
your
where they wanted to
time
have
with
us
the
play through.
Union as part of Shadowfall, you would know that this was actually, for the most part, standard procedure. Wipe everything, clean everything out, ensure that even though the lab is still technically functional, because it had been broken into before, it poses a security risk. They would have wiped everything, taken everything useful out, and left. Basically leaving the lab to dust.
Mm-hmm.
Are you calling the twins a liability?
Okay.
Like, it literally took them this long for us to tell us what happened, and especially now that we're here, we're just wasting time at this point.
Okay. First off,
Let's.
I don't want to be rude. I love you and all, and you're my wife, and I appreciate you and everything you do. But you gotta put some fucking respect on these two. They're the ones that
You're lucky
basically.
I'm not there.
You gotta put some respect on these two for what they did. Cause if we're piecing this whole thing together from our mission and their mission, most likely, and I'm just throwing this as a theory, the president figured out this whole portal travel situation because Soma got captured. They used that to their advantage to probably get some outside help from a different universe or some shit. Who knows? And then the president would know that the president would know that we would follow him and possibly have no way back, hence letting them do their mission without any backup. So, if we were here, things would have been a lot different.
If it means anything, their track record of having unexpected outcomes or interferences whenever the mission still goes under their plan is a bit of a trend. They played us too. The entire time when we infiltrated that complex, they knew we were coming. They didn't know when we were, but they were still ready for it regardless, and yet they acted as if they were so surprised. Same thing happened here.
Well, we have something that they don't have no more.
No, it's not. Hydroponics. Fuck.
Looking for the
There's
exit?
nothing here. Yeah, there's nothing here for us. Yeah, I was looking for the other place. Fuck.
If you were looking for the
Just
exit,
go
your
straight.
schematics is on the other side of the building. If you're looking for the
Not that
atrium, it's
way.
right here.
Turn right.
As much as I
Keep
want to go
going
picking
straight.
flowers.
But we have something that they don't anymore.
That is.
Soma. We have Soma. We could find where
Soma
they
that
are.
still has those silver chips. Had it not been for the signal that Zach got for us before he went KO.
Dumbass.
You know, ain't that some shit? He's the type of guy to still go for, well, don't do too much. I know my limits. And he does that bullshit.
That's what I'm
Good
saying.
to know.
I mean, he's still a great guy. It's just... everybody needs to catch a break every once in a while.
Damn right, knowing that we're still stuck in this fucking war against them.
That's what I'm saying. Hold on, what was this
At
place
least-
again? I'm getting lost. No, I'm confused. No. I need to
Go
focus. I
straight.
need to lock in.
Go up
No,
here.
no,
Go right.
oh god.
Accessing your map, Ace.
I'm
Directly to your right is the exit, and leads to the exit. If you were looking for the path that Liz took,
Not that directly.
God damn it. If you were looking for the path that Liz took, schematics show that it would have been further on straight ahead.
You know?
Hmm.
I want to look where you went, Lace.
Honestly, I say it's a good idea. Cause who knows? What if they let her escape? What if they made her take this route on purpose?
With a diversion, they probably put all their attention. I can only assume those are all just more dormitories.
Scans show that would be
Send us
correct.
Another goose chase.
Oh, damn.
Believe me, running through here was not easy.
Ooh.
Did you stop and at least get a drink? Cause damn,
No!
hell, I
What do you
would.
mean, no, Lise?
I'm on a mission. I'm not drinking.
The bottles would not be there, but you would find glasses.
The hell? What kind of classic scurvy pirate bottle of bullshit is this? Has a
Probably like
skull
rum
and
or some shit.
crossbones on it. This is actual poison. Ew.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh,
They
Tidy
knew we were
knot.
coming from the start.
I mean,
But how?
if it leaves some kind of glory to this place.
Sure.
I still remember each and every chord.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I was tempted to play a song, but I won't. Just to say, Miss Scanner, this place is also torn to shreds, right?
Actually, this place is surprisingly not very affected at all. As if,
So they have class and they have respect. I like it.
well, it's more so what you see at the very least is that at the very least List didn't come through here.
It's kind of an offshoot, and I didn't feel like taking a tour to the bar.
Oh, you couldn't snag us anything before you left. What's up, Mark?
Then how about I take the map schematics in the recording and play it together? At least you have a parallel image to where they go.
An overlay based off the angles too.
Gonna hard me for a second in chat.
should have, or at least the ships has probably predicted it because of the fact that if they knew what to do back at the complex, this all should have been some kind of play, globally, wherever the hell elsewhere. Knowing how much we know how to sup our squads and split apart, knowing what the twins can do, that's practical for them at that point.
I mean, it's kind of hard for the core heroes out there. They're always in hiding.
Then,
In hiding.
anyways,
When are you putting
Hiding.
together?
Just,
What are you looking for?
I've still got a minute or so on this recording.
it's just a theory, but
Oh, okay, so
What if-
um,
what if from the start, their whole idea was to just get all of us separated by one specific person?
but why would they start
Okay.
picking us off on? Oh shit! Picking us off one by one, getting the chances, installing us with those chips so that they can fucking control us. Starting with Soma, captured her because she was all alone. Same thing
My
with
point
Ilya.
exactly.
Captured her because she decided to go off AWOL alone. Then they
Same thing with
apprehended
CJ.
her and they.
Well, with
But
CJ,
CJ
it's
is a
different.
special case.
She
CJ
was
doesn't
di-
have those chips.
She doesn't have those chips. She's more flesh than cybernetic.
I feel like they would have found a way, but I feel as though CJ could have at least escaped. She could have done something that at least allowed her to not, be in their hands all the time. I mean, think
Yeah, but
about it. When
then-
we went to go save her, on that space station, she was already up and at 'em, fighting with us. We didn't even need to find her. She found us.
What if they just needed her to manufacture the chips?
Even if they needed her, remember the message, or from the recordings, they said, "Oh, we still have use for her," and whatnot. It could always mean the same thing. They could have still installed these silver chips even then, but they didn't. CJ could have just done something. She had to have. They wouldn't just leave her alone like that.
I think she was also
I
waiting for
felt
me
like
too.
if they left CJ to do something, well, for one, she was on a space shuttle, so if she were to take down that whole entire place, she'd go down with it.
She had no way out. She waited for us.
They were
She
holding her
waited.
in a cell, from what we figured out, but maybe she took
Yeah.
that chance. Maybe we did come in time, maybe for that. Of all things, that was unexpected for us to do. Or for us against them to do.
She probably knew that we
I don't
were
want to
coming
dig
as
too
well.
deep into that though. We got CJ back. She doesn't have chips and whatnot. Cool. We got Soma back. She's with the chips. Kind of bad, but we still got Soma back regardless. And once we get Ilya, if we find her in some kind of state, I'll be damned if we have to fight her.
It's just us trying to
I'm
just
not trying to
reduce
kill
one
another one of
person
them.
or
I'm not
regain
trying to
someone.
kill her sister.
I think none of us
I
are,
appreciate it.
so...
I don't even want to fight her sister. I wouldn't have
I
to
don't want to fight any of them.
beat it out of somebody,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to fight her
Anyways,
But
I at least
I'm
finished
just
up
piecing
reviewing
this-
this footage again. So you said to play them all at the same time, right? Mixing them through with the cycle?
Yeah, mirror the recording of their path, and then mirror the cameras of the map. And
Doing
do a
so
play by
now.
play.
Okay, so tell me exactly what you're trying to do.
So we're reviewing and mirroring both sides of the camera angles and whatnot, seeing specifically, I think, Mercury, you had more detail on it?
Yeah, so what I want you to do is that map out the schematic into your HUD, and then play the recording at the same time. So at least you get a structure of what they were running.
To get a full play-by-play,
Okay.
full timeline,
Okay.
and location.
Gotcha,
Okay.
gotcha. Okay. So, doing so, you're able to quite simply do so. It's not that difficult for you to do. You set it up, you play it back. As you do, you see everything unfold correctly. You see the timeline begin. You see the alarm get tripped in the sub bay area. You see two blips, Ilya and Liz. You see combat happening between the two of them. Security forces more and more keep pouring in, cutting off their exits. Suddenly, you hear shouting. You hear Ilya yelling at Liz to run. Liz bolts. She runs down the corridor towards the entrance where you came through. Down the side auxiliary paths. Following that, she is running at Mach speed, as is her wont. She does so quite easily. You see her blip make it to the exit and leave. Ilya, at the same time, goes the other direction. And you see all the security forces seemingly converge on her. Though there are several groups that go after Liz, but you see them turn back when they seemingly almost realize that they can't catch up to her. Those groups converge back. Ilya, for her part, continues down the passageways, eventually getting to the atrium. And that's where she's trapped. Security comes in from both sides, and you see what the recording plays as per normal. She fights them off, kills those that aren't resistant to lightning, takes down a few of the other robotics and synthetics as well, but she's overwhelmed. You see her knocked unconscious, tied up, dragged away. And you hear the voices once again stating that they still have use for her. The Shadow Project has use for them. And the recording ends.
Sending my edit to both of you. I'm still convinced shit was rigged from the start. Look at the
I
pattern.
agree.
Yep.
Why would they stop chasing? You know? Why would they let her escape? Again, isolation, apprehension, and capture.
What if they knew that if Ilya was actually going to tell Lise to leave? If that's the case, they
No,
probably have another
I
setup
doubt
in mind.
I feel as though that was one of the unexpected parts, but something in their favor.
Could be that Ilya
'Cause
was
remember,
more useful
their
asset
main-
than
Or they could
I
have
mean,
wanted
have
both
it-
of us, but they couldn't even catch me because of how fast I am.
I mean, yeah. Because they take the chances what they get. The same thing with Soma. Reviewing it once again, Soma was caught off guard, she was alone, no one to support her. They captured her, and look what happened. Same thing with CJ, they were alone. They're isolating people, and when they see that they are isolated or alone, they take the chance, no matter what's going on, and they apprehend them and capture them. To do whatever the fuck. So the same
if they're
thing could have
trying to
happened to
turn-
Lise.
What if they're trying to turn our strongest allies against us? Because think about it. Soma is one of the smartest people that I know. Good hacker, good medic, good mechanic. Could happen.
Yeah?
For CJ, good fighter all-rounder. Makes sense. Ilya.
It's all the same premise, regardless of it. They can do the same thing to Azara, same thing to any of us. You know? Knowing his
Yeah.
expertise, God, I'm so glad that they didn't take him. And whatnot. Knowing that he's a literal living nuke.
Yeah.
Alongside his gun, his firearms expertise? Who knows? Either of us would be a major threat. That's just how it is. And they wanted it that way. They wanted us to get as strong as we are, so that they can take us down one by one, divide and conquer.
You probably think they got what they needed for each of them.
I feel
Soma
like
with
even
the
for them,
portals and
shit still ain't
chips.
sweet.
Ilya with most likely something else. But why CJ?
feel like CJ has something that we don't know that she hasn't told us yet. Maybe that's the reason why her
Veer,
escape plan was
hop
so
down one
easy
channel
when
for
we
me,
were-
please.
Yes.
Veer, for
Thinking
you.
about it,
Remember,
Soma supplied ways to travel
stealth
through the
artillery.
multiverse in those
They are
ships that she
infiltrate.
made
Both
them.
the twins are infiltrators.
Yeah.
With stealth
Mhm.
Just
capabilities.
a powerful
and
person
lightning.
overall
Yes.
that can manipulate metals.
Just
and
remember
lightning.
that.
And it's probably gonna
Mhm.
experiment on her to see what they can get out of her. But CJ,
You know what's funny? Sorry, it's just I know it's sidetracking a little bit, but they're trying to be like us.
Yeah, but we're artificial. We're artificial.
Because aren't you supposed to be the main speedster?
I mean, I was in my youth. I'm now 38, so I'm fucking old.
In my youth. Fucking pansy.
Still
Love
want to
you
race
too, baby
you.
girl. But anyways, regardless of that, look, I'm trying to lighten the mood because at the same time, I want to keep a positive mindset on this bullshit. But even
That's
then,
fair.
I agree.
so
The best thing we can do, I'd say, was just reconvene, regroup, see what we can figure out since we
we have
the
to.
new updated
And can we
time
put out a
base.
rule? Whenever we go out traveling some places, we can't do that shit alone.
I
Cause
say-
Silver
I
Union's
did.
gonna be on our ass.
Agreed.
I mean, they weren't alone too. Look what happened.
But you can still pick off people.
But
that
they
are
got
twos.
apprehended alone. That's the thing. That's how they pick us off. You know,
I say
if
a group
if
of
Lee
3 or 4.
stayed, none of them would have gotten captured. Maybe they both would have gotten captured if they fucked up. But what's the rare chance of that? They don't do it when other people are around. Even if other people are around, they find a way so that they're not. That's how they work. That's why I'm saying we can't do things. We can't be going scouting alone anymore. We can't do shit alone anymore. And when we go out on missions, we need to. I don't care if we look like a pack of sardines. You know, because they're trying to do something. I don't know what the fuck they're trying to do, but I do know damn well they're trying to do something by isolating all of us and trying to take control of us. Whatever the fuck they want with us. Like, I get it. We're silver levels. I can go into white core. You know?
Yeah.
But at the same fucking time, it's like, you know, as valuable as we are, like, there has to be some kind of ulterior motive with it. Unless he's just some kind of sick bastard. I don't fucking know who the president is at this point.
There has to be an interior motive. Just doing it for the sake of it is just outright not only stupid, but scary, to be honest.
This is catching into mine actually. Y'all remember the last thing that Soma asked
Don't
us
drink it.
when we got back?
No.
You never know what they could put in it when they
She
leave.
asked if
Especially how the routine
we
is.
had
Get everything useful,
a
scrub
gallon
it
of
down,
core
get
energy.
everything out, leave it to dust.
Man, I
you
love
know how much
drinking
a gallon
arsenic.
is compared to how much we store?
You're right.
What if they're
You know
using?
what? When I
What
get
if they're
back to
using
grid,
the core energy
I'm gonna heavy
to test
water
out the capabilities of what other Silvercore
There are
members
stealth
can?
infiltrators that both are artillery.
I guess, but she did say she needs it to get rid of those silver chips.
It could learn a lot
Could be
of
the same
things from
thing for
that, I
those
guess.
shadow
Then
chips.
again,
So.
knowing how many synths they have, that's the shit about it too. You just made a good point, Lise. You're trying to you're talking about what the hell you and your sister are capable of. We're all capable of really cool shit, but at the same time, the fact that they need us in specific, when they can probably have the technology, if they have the technology thanks to Soma with her knowledge, even with or without the bullshit, they can reproduce the shit that we have. Can they not? Because they can just get Ganax just as much as we can.
I mean,
Yeah.
that is
Why the
true,
fuck would
but
they need us?
think it like this way.
Looking through
Would
your
you rather just
schematics,
reproduce it?
straight ahead leads back to the atrium
Or-
on the opposite side. To the right is the auxiliary path.
Scary ass hallway.
To the right is where I went.
Ladies first.
We're all
Francis.
ladies.
Oh man, thank you.
No problem, no
Dipshit.
problem. By all means.
The one with the double book before.
I know.
The storage. Yes.
Empty.
Ain't gonna find shit.
They take anything useful.
Found nothing but asthma.
Yeah. The only thing
A
that
lot
will be
more
here is
storage.
what they ever want you to find.
Right. Oh yeah, you're right. I don't even know why I'm looking. I feel like the second I open another one of these
You don't see that? Who are you?
Oh fuck no. I don't mess with this paranormal shit.
Too late, Silvercore. Too late.
Wait, wait. Shh.
And with that, cards down. The figure disappears.
Yo, I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna beat you. Cutting off the music in that narrow ass, secluded ass, scary
Smile.
ass hallway, bro.
Smile.
Like you're not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Like when the music cut off, I actually like stood still in my room, and I did the thing. Oh, you're here. Okay.
I'm here.
I did the thing. Like, you ever just were you ever in your house alone? And you hear
Yeah.
a noise
Yeah, you hear a noise and you just fucking pause, yeah.
See if you hear anything.
Yup.
I did that in the hallway. Yeah. They were. Yo, I
So-
and I'm like,
What the fuck?
So, just to give you guys clarification as to what you guys saw, it would have been a hologram. Seems like what looked like a beastkin of some kind,
Okay.
and all they simply said was, "Too late, Silvercore, too late," and they would have vanished
Oh my
immediately.
god. Okay, I didn't know Mrs. was a fucking hologram.
Oh my, fuck you, bitch.
Bro, what do you expect? Like,
Uh,
actually scared me. This was cool. Just like
Grant, please tell me you were streaming that.
We're investing.
I was
Or,
not.
like,
No.
Fuck. Damn.
ominous music
Okay.
for-
So no joke. I got a fucking great I got a fucking great picture of you peeking the corner, peeking back, and you're just like, the fuck? And then every single one of you peeks out around, and you're just like, what the? And you're just like, are we seeing this shit? And as soon as Ace shows, that's when I had her speak. I had the hologram speak, because I was waiting for all three of you to look so I could do it. And I just see you all look around the fucking corner.
The second I saw you, I was like, oh. And then I was like,
Oh my god, that was too good.
Thing.
Whenever Zero-
I was waiting for somebody just to go like.
Whenever Zero looked
looked at you and then looked back at us. Their hip was fucking up, so it looked like they were just twerking.
I had to hard mute. I was actually unmuted. I had to mute my mic because I was laughing at what you fucking idiots were doing.
Oh, hold on. I got this.
Wait. Hold on. Let me picture this. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. I have to reset all of my my camera. Give me a second. All right, give me 1 second. All right, Zero, come down just a little bit.
Hold on.
Okay.
All for the bit.
3, 2, 1. All right, beautiful. So fucking dumb. I love it.
Oh, yeah. So you know what's funny? This is another throwback. So when me and Garen had the we infiltrate the what's it called? The Road Hunters mission.
Yeah.
So there was a bit back in on one of the maps.
Mm-hmm.
Libra was picked to go because everyone out of character said like our character was like, which character should I go? Hercule or Libra? And we're like, Libra, yeah. And then there was a small scene of Ares and Libra talking about it. They're like, you can't go. This isn't your fight. And then 8 of us were doing the same thing.
I think that picture's still on this server.
Oh my god, I need to see that. That is so fucking funny.
Freaking, it was an image I posted. So like 8 people and the Guardians going to war, and I took a picture of us just doing that. Or, like
Oh
the people
my
going
God.
to war, and we're all just all like this.
Oh my fucking god, I love that shit. I love that shit. I hope so. How was it? How was it?
It was so good.
Atmosphere.
I loved
it's
it.
a proper investigation.
I'm glad because that's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted.
Because the whole thing with the surveillance being mirrored and shit like that, the whole thing being switched on purpose because obviously we came here too late because she got Ilya got captured. Lisa's like figuring out because there was stuff that even she didn't know and shit like that. And it's actually it's cool. I like it. Fuck the last part though.
To be fair, To be fair, that was spur of the moment. That wasn't even planned. That was spur of the moment.
Oh, that was so great. Like
Because it was just like it just made sense for that to happen. It just made sense.
what's going in the hallway,
Yeah.
like, it's legit
So,
just narrow
no
corners,
joke.
and then the
I
music
was
turns
thinking
off.
of doing it at that corner, right by the boxes. So you would have just come around and turned the corner, and you would have seen the hologram. I thought about it. I was like, no, I needed enough because I didn't know if I had enough time because I didn't have enough time to necessarily get over there.
Oh my
So-
gosh, I'm not gonna lie. I told you guys to go ahead of me because I actually
was
was
so
a
good.
little scared.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We all just fucking.
I'm sad that I didn't. I'm
stopped at each
sad that
other.
I didn't.
love it.
One of you didn't record. Like I didn't catch that on camera. That's the one thing I'm sad about. I'm sad I didn't
I
catch that on a
should've recorded
recording.
it.
It's alright, no, it's
But
alright.
I'm
It's a
glad-
memory.
I'm glad you enjoyed that. So yes.
Yeah.
I found the picture.
Oh, okay, good. Send that.
Oh my
Post that
God.
shit.
Yeah.
Post that shit. I need to see that.
Hopefully.
So
I did well with the information.
you did actually. The one thing when I pulled you into the other channel, I was actually waiting to see if you would actually share that as to the reasoning why they would have taken Ilya.
I did, kinda. When they were leaving.
Okay.
DC?
So for all of you, you now have what happened. You saw what happened to Ilya, though there's probably still a few lingering questions as to why. And to be fair, there was some interesting, there's some aspects with the lore stuff that I'm not too familiar with. So, in terms of like, the other like otherworldly entity bullshit stuff, I don't know much about that because there's very little information I have to work with that, and I'm not knowledgeable on it, so I didn't tap into that.
So the reason why we debacled on that is because of the fact that, like, because normally Silvercore didn't really have that many abnormal or non-human beings. You know, with Mercury being one
So
of the
I didn't.
beings.
So I didn't know that. I actually didn't even know that.
No, that's fine.
Um,
That's fine. Because regardless of it.
Hold on,
regardless of
where
how
is
you
this?
played it out-
Yeah. Where is it?
It's in mute.
Oh my fucking god, where is
regardless
this?
of how you played it out, it really worked cool.
Yeah, this was us.
Fucking. Let's see. Sir, what is that? What is that? Cernia, Fuminori, Tofo, Yone. I don't know who that is on
I
the
think
left, and I see Kaminari's
I
fucking
like how
sword.
it's- Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
just a sword.
Like
So dumb. That is so fucking dumb.
I took 2 pictures
love
when
it.
Kaminari was showing. I just quoted the people going at war.
Oh my god, that is
Yeah,
so
it's
good.
really good.
That is
Good shot.
so good. I will post the other. I will post those for you once I get out of here. Because I do need to go and sit with Ari here in a bit.
To finish my point though,
Mhm.
it worked out either way, whether
Okay.
you knew or not, because it still made us theorize upon
Yeah.
the whole multiversal bullshit
Yep.
that Silver Union was still capable of doing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay,
I didn't pay
I don't-
any mind.
Out of all of us, who was like close or who was like right?
For in terms of what happened, or in terms of why they
Yeah.
took Ilya.
Like before we found out.
Before we
Like
found out.
before we found out
Okay.
at the end, like who
He's supposed to
was
punch
like,
you.
the closest.
A lot of you actually got close. Because obviously I don't mind talking about what exactly happened because it's already posted in the fucking Discord. You literally can go and see kind of what's gonna happen. So yes, to a point, all of you pretty much got it, pretty close. You actually all collectively got it.
Let's go.
So what essentially did happen? Yes, the twins, and to note, and this was something I was actually going to poke you on, Zero, because each one of you have known the twins for a while. They have been with you guys for a long while, like several months plus. You have seen their results firsthand. You have worked with them. And as Tenchi said, finally later, because I was kind of like, they're not amateurs, fucking hell.
No.
Exactly. Exactly.
This
The-
was like,
these-
what the fuck?
Yeah, so the twins literally were trained and worked with the Shadowfall group, which was a black site group. They know their shit in and out. It's just why Liz was like saying, it's like, you know, why this whole lab was completely empty of everything. So, you know, Tenchi finally stating, it's like, you know, no, that doesn't make sense. This isn't an amateur mistake. This isn't a rookie mistake. There's a reason why they split apart. Was it a good decision on Ilya's part? Maybe, maybe not. You know, it's up in the air still. Go ahead.
Sorry, I'm cooking.
Go on.
Go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
okay,
Tell
go
me.
on.
Tell me.
You go.
No, tell me.
It's A stuff. It's A stuff. It's A stuff.
Okay, okay, okay.
Pertaining to
Oh,
a certain
okay.
Ganex.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So, like I said, Ganek stuff, I don't know. And that's something I'm gonna lean to you guys on to give information for if how that would work. Gren was the one who gave me the idea thankfully, wonderfully gave me the wonderful idea of the silver chips, to which I got his permission to utilize a subsection of that called the shadow chips, which you got to learn more about. What those entirely do, well, I'm not entirely going to say, but you can find the information. Smile.
Smile.
Smile. Smile. A lot of you actually hit exactly the points in the bar. You hit it on the nail. You didn't even know it.
That's crazy. We're so stupid but smart.
So,
We're stupid separately, but we're smart together.
oh, so,
There you go.
no, so, I loved your theory crafting in the bar of like, you know, why are they trying to get these individuals? You know, CJ for her prowess, Soma for her prowess of medical hacking in the portals. And then the one was like, why was Ilya taken? What does Ilya specialize in?
I told you as we were leaving the bar.
Yeah.
Metal manipulation.
Yeah, the whole
Not even just metal
shit like
manipulate.
that, and
Yeah,
I'm
it's not even
Infiltration,
stealth.
artillery.
Yeah,
like,
She's a stealth artillery. That's what she specialized in. That's what her core became.
Yeah.
But she also has the ability of ferromancy, metal magic. which is what I was telling you, is like you saw metal being warped and pulled. You know, she was pulling at all of that and utilizing it in combat.
They'll listen to humans.
Hmm?
Damn, y'all suck.
What?
They'll listen to humans.
It wasn't just
Y'all suck.
humans.
No, it wasn't humans. She was killing the.
There was robots.
She
Yo,
so
yo, yo, yo.
so to note,
There was a lot of
everything that wasn't inorganic, she was straight up killing. She could kill that no problem. It was the stuff that was more resistant to the lightning that was much harder for her, because a lot of her stuff is lightning based. So even though she has the weaponry, she has weaponry to, like, her swords specifically. She does have a pair of swords. She can cut down the synths, but she can only do so much with those because they're all shooting at her and all that, you know.
Go on.
Yeah.
Sweep the area.
Plus,
So-
my lightning wouldn't really affect them much either.
Yeah,
so
you were
utilizing.
utilizing wind and stuff like that. Yeah, she, you know, even physical prowess and stuff like that can only get you so far, especially against ranged weaponry. Lightning, like you, is, you know, that's the twins' specialty is lightning. But so yeah, that's
I would. You sure I ain't train you?
they.
Could've taught us some
Honestly,
things.
the three could have easily just like traded and taught each other
Yeah,
very easily.
Yeah.
So in terms of that, yeah. So basically, the timeline was they infiltrated the base, went smoothly, and then as soon as they went into the sub bay, started, you know, looking around, you know, investigating what was going on. There were people in there. There were absolutely people in there, and then all of a sudden, alarm gets tripped, and something, you know, and it basically forces them to like either come out of their stealth or something detects their stealth. You didn't know what it was. They do have, both of them have stealth capabilities. But obviously, you know, you see the paths split. Liz gets away, Ilya gets trapped in the atrium, and that's how she gets captured.
Hence my theory of like, even though they probably wouldn't have expected them to split away, but because they split away, they're like, ooh, you know,
Exactly,
like,
yes.
Now's a chance type.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I believe, Gren, I think you were the one who nailed it what the shadow chips did. You did.
Motherfucker! Oh my god!
Well, to be fair, to be fair, I will explain things. I will explain things. I don't mind, but I can end stream if you don't want me to say this on stream, because it is going to be spoiler stuff.
Yeah, she was streaming.
I've been streaming this.
Yeah, you might as well.
Do you want me to say this on?
recorded
Do you want me to share this on stream,
I would say.
or do you want me to?
Them, I low-key don't want to share my stuff on
Okay,
stream because,
that's fine.
I say
fair.
we're share on
especially
stream,
since
yeah,
Okay.
share on stream, yeah.
since it's
Share it-
stuff that since you don't even know about, because it's about the Genex.
No, that's fine. That's fine. So
Yeah.
I won't. I can end stream real quick, and then I can discuss what exactly it is.
To any and every person who is watching this right now, I don't know. subscribe
The
to
chat will find out.
leave a like.
The viewers will find out soon enough what it means. So
Hell
okay.
yeah.
So let me go and end really quick. So give me a minute real quick. Let me end. Okay, chat. I'm gonna end right here.
I'm still getting a feel of Liz right now to see where her emotions. And see how
I'm gonna go and send
Claire.
you all over to Ariana.
I'm getting there.
Oh.
Right now
shit.
she's like, fuck.
I figured out why I couldn't find it. I accidentally unfollowed. Oops.
What the fuck?
Unfollow what?
Wow.
You
Why'd you unfollow?
bitch! You bitch! Anyways.
I didn't know when I did it. That's what I'm like.
Anyways,
wait, when
send
did
you all over to Ari. Go give her lots and love. She
Wow.
absolutely deserves it. I will see you all tomorrow night for a little bit of Iron Grip. Take care, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed tonight. I had a lot of fun.
People can still hear.
Good
but-
night.
Storm class.
The storm.
Alright, so. Sorry.